Pickles say good morning, Bear Clan and all.
Oh, you already on?
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock, Pop.
Alright. Well, I'm still trying to get ready.
It's a rainy day. Rainy, cold day today. Unfortunately.
Good morning, Pickles.
Oh, it's such chilly.
Alright. Morning, Charlie. Anybody else that's alive around here? Almost said alive, but
That would be kind of controversial.
yeah, no. Pay's still knocked out, so
She might wake up and...
we're just gonna let her go. So, good morning. Still trying to get things together.
He says, what's shaking this morning?
You know what? I'm shaking. We had a good day yesterday. The week's been kind of up and down with all this crap. Mainly it's insurance stuff, so it's not like health-wise, but I mean, health-wise is still up and down. But physically feeling pretty good. Body aches aren't there yet, so we got a CT scan coming up and then an MRI this week and then doctor's appointment. And then we talk about doing another infusion to get the other drug. And I think the other drug's the one that causes the body ache. So just been really, really physically tired.
You guys have appointments Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah, we're booked with appointments all week. So just been physically tired. Then insurance stuff's really kind of ramping up the depression a little bit. Just stress. But anyway, we're getting through it. That's all part of this crap that we're in right now.
Well, we have a new friend out of it.
So, yeah. I don't want to bore everybody with all that stuff. So, like I said, Paige's still in bed. We tried a couple times and 7, and she didn't want to get up, so whatever.
And she might wake up because Mama Bear's coming down, and she might be like,
So we're just going to go ahead and get on with it and do what we do. We're going to do something a little different. Instead of doing breakfast, we're going to do, I've got a pork loin here. I got it on sale and it was in the freezer. So I just said, well, let's thaw it out and use it. And it is a Nature's Promise. I got it at Food Line. And it's a 3.1 pound pork loin. It was originally $12. I got it for $7. Can't really see the date.
Good morning, Rusty. He said, good morning, family.
From April of 21. So it's been in the freezer for a while. So we thawed it out. What we're going to do with this is, good morning, Rusty. What we're going to do with this is we're just going to make chops. We're going to make pork loin chops out of it. We're just going to cut them really thick. We're going to pan fry them. And then we'll steam up some broccoli. And hopefully, we'll be able to make a mushroom sauce with the drippings and some half and half.
Pickle said pork loin is good eats.
It is. I was going to grill the chops, but it's like kind of raining out and drizzly, and it's just sad outside. It's just sad. And I had a really good day yesterday.
Tell them what you did yesterday, Dad.
Yeah. Well, let's get into this, and I'll keep talking. And Cub's got we found this Coca-Cola Starlight Zero Sugar. So it's Coke Zero. but it's a Starlight. I don't know.
Pickle said, "Oh man, mushroom sauce for sure."
I'm hoping I do it right.
Madwood said, "Hello, hello."
Hello. Let's give a cheers to my peeps showing up. Welcome to the Bear Cave, everybody. Kind of like stumbling over words, but anyway, we got this Starlight Special Edition Coke Zero.
I think it's based off of the new hit Euphoria.
I don't know, but it is a limited
Leprechaun's
edition.
in.
What's up, Lep? To Mama. His fiance fell down the stairs, concussion protocols,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
I heard about that.
Man. She's in good hands, though. Lep's taking care of her. So let's crack that dude open. And I think I put my cups away.
You only need one cup. So you can try it out the cup. I'll take it out the bottle.
So let's try this dude out. It looks kind of red, like a big red.
Where do you see red?
So,
Oh, okay.
well, no, it's not like a big red.
No, but it's just red. Like it's like strawberry red.
Try that.
Why did you give me that? Okay.
Okay. All right, let's try this one.
It looks like strawberry red. Right,
Cheers.
smell it.
Starlight Coke Zero. It's not bad. It's got an artificial cherry flavor to it. It's almost like a cherry.
Well, I don't.
It's almost like a cherry cola.
Yeah, but I don't get the cherry.
Well, that's what the artificial is.
No, see, I don't. No, probably. I just feel like it's more like red berries and stuff.
Well, yeah, okay. So it's kind of like a berry.
Yeah.
It just says sparkle, space flavor.
Space flavor. Oh,
So
this is what Coke's gonna taste like on space.
I don't know. But anyway, that's what that is.
I almost had a disaster. Pickles said Starlight Afternoon Delight. Leprechaun said thanks, brother. Right back at you. I'm sorry, not you. Right back at you. Madwood said got a pork belly on smoker now.
Ooh.
In all caps.
Nice.
Pickles said pork belly be pricey. Haven't got one in a bit.
You know, I've been just shocked. I tell you, I found like a 2.5 pound brisket flat. They wanted like $23 for it on markdown.
And Madwood said $14 for 7 pounds.
That's better. That's better. I'm kind of like let's just get through the freezer and then, you know, with all the stuff going on overseas, who knows what's going to happen? Price is going to go through the roof, and
I'm so confused.
might be eating spam.
Okay, Dad, y'all help me out.
Spam is getting kind of expensive too. It's jumped up in price.
Okay, so connection real fast. Madwood is Terry.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes it a little easier because I was really confused. Well, Terry said I thought so about the $14 for 7 pounds. Rusty said I picked up a 17-pound brisket yesterday, marked down $41.
$41, that's all right.
I was gonna start it last night, but the rain stopped me.
Yeah. So we got.
It's supposed to rain all day today.
Yeah. So I got just a little bit of water in my old pot here. I'm gonna use this little space age because it goes with the Coke. It's a steamer basket. You all know that. You find them at the Target and whatever, Walmart.
You found that good.
They're like $7. Go to a thrift store.
$1.
You found them for $1. And then the old lady are like, do you even know what that is, youngster? Well, yeah, I know what it is. You open the bad boy up, boom. That's where you put it in there.
Steamed carrots are so good.
I know y'all can't see that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You put that in the water. The water goes in down underneath here. This sits up, and as it steams your vegetables.
Terry said, "Wow, Rusty, that's cheap. Pickles, bug and Rusty."
Yeah, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. All right, so now
is it typically like that, or is it higher?
What?
So if you got a 17-pound one, what's the typical?
That's marked down.
If it's not on sale, it's like.
So it's prices have been all over the place.
Yeah.
You might pay $6 a pound.
That's some bull crap.
I mean, so yeah, he got it. He got it.
Welcome to our bestie.
Even if it's $5 a pound, normal price. Okay, so I got one glove. So I forgot to take these off.
Again, don't forget that they're in there, please.
Yeah, I was gonna put them in my pants pocket, but my pants pocket don't have no pockets.
So you can't even call it a pants pocket if the pants ain't got no pockets. It's just your pants.
Yeah, my pants don't have no pockets, so.
That's how we feel.
Hey, baby. There's Mama.
Hi, Mom. Wait, I'm getting her used to it.
Okay. Mama's got some studying to do today.
Try this, please. We're having Mom try the Stargaze Coca-Cola Zero.
Space flavored.
What does it taste like to you?
You know what? It's kind of like a cheer wine.
No, it
like,
doesn't. I don't taste a good flavor.
So what do you taste?
Carbonated water with something sweet. Like it's not Coke. I don't know what that is.
That's what Coke's like on space, apparently.
Apparently.
I guess.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. Wait, Trumpet Master, 77.
Yeah, but.
I don't know who that is. He says,
Luis.
That's Luis? Okay. Hi, Luis. He said, what's on the menu? And then Rusty goes, Nolan, it was... Oh, stop. Nolan, it was originally $71. Oh! Oh!
Yeah, good deal.
You got a good deal then.
Yeah. So, Luis, I'm going through the freezer trying to find, use up what I got because I have some stuff.
You have a lot of stuff.
So I found this 3-pound pork loin, and I said to myself, Self, we need to use this. What do you want to do? Now I could do like a, butterfly and do a pork loin, a stuffed pork loin. I could just do a pork loin. I could put it on sauerkraut, which would be amazing.
Good morning, Steven and Jacqueline.
What's up, Steven?
Sorry, Dad.
I could, there's a number of things I could do.
Good morning,
But
ladies.
I said, let's get the most bang for our buck.
Most bang for our buck?
Yep.
What does that mean?
So we're going to try to stretch this as far as we can.
Oh, okay.
So if I can get 2 meals
get some money's worth.
Or 3 meals out of this, that's what I'm going to do. That'd be a good video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these kind of thick like chops. So I'm basically making my own pork loin chops out of a pork loin. We're going to pan fry it, and then we got some water going for some steamed broccoli. And then when that's done, I'm going to attempt to make a mushroom gravy with that drippings and some half and half and mushrooms.
Luis said, I'm all about the sauerkraut. Dad ate all the sauerkraut.
Yeah, I just picked some the other day.
And I wanted some, and it's gone.
Yep, hot dogs and kraut.
Isn't that how your mom made it?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother? So, Grandma Jean?
Nope, Grandma Kate.
Grandma Kate. So she was the main cooker, would you say? Out of your grandparents?
Yeah, I mean Grandma Jean cooked,
Yeah.
Grandma Kate. This was every time we went over to her house. This is what she made. See, I'm cutting those kind of thick.
Like steak.
Yes. I'm doing thick chops.
I don't know why people so crazy about steak.
It's good.
It's good if you know how to cook it right.
It's one of those kind of high end because it's always expensive.
Yeah.
That's why we don't eat a lot of steaks and a lot of beef cuts.
Well, I don't necessarily like a lot of steaks.
Oh, I like beef. Don't get me wrong.
We know.
It, but when I look at a steak and it's $12 or $15 for one, where I got this pork loin for $7 on sale, and I'm going to get a couple meals. I'm going to get 2 meals out of it.
Pickle said, "Heck yeah! I made brats,
Yep.
brats, and homemade sauerkraut the other night.
Ooh.
Good stuff. I want to try homemade sauerkraut.
Okay.
I feel like that'd be kind of cool." And Steven and Jacqueline said, "Oh, Lee, just reminded me I got a couple pork tenderloins in the freezer."
Yeah, buddy.
Don't we have like chicken?
I am cutting on a cookie sheet, but I have a plastic cutting board. I don't want anybody to think I'm like screwing up my knife.
Wait, that can screw up a knife?
If you're cutting on metal, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Is it because metal on metal?
It'll turn your blade.
Oh.
So your blade has an edge on it, right? It's like a certain degree, like a 22, or if you have the high end, they're like a 22, but otherwise they're like a 20.
Okay.
Something like that. And if you're cutting on it, then you're like taking that edge and just slowly folding it over. And then it won't get sharp until you put a new edge on it.
Pickles. Oh, wait. So Louise said, "Steaks are pricey lately, that's for sure. I just grilled some yesterday." And Pickle said, "Even sales are expensive now."
Oh, you ain't kidding, bud. I mean, I found, like I was saying, that brisket fillet yesterday. I was like, it was like $18 for a 2.5 pounder. And I was like, come on, man, really? All right, so pan's hot, meat's cut, bacon grease cube going in.
Skulls.
Little skulls. I'm going to put 2 in there, let that melt down. I had somebody comment on our video just yesterday, Cub.
About?
The what to do with the new cast iron skillet.
Yeah.
That video is up around 12,000 views. 12K is what it says.
Louis said, "I still have those prime rib trimmings from the Christmas prime rib I did in the freezer and needed something with those. Actually, I think I might do sausage today." Sausage?
Makes his own sausage.
Pickle said sausage. Louis ?
Yeah, buddy. That's going to be hot. So I see steam pooping out. So I know that's going to be hot. Here we go. So as my skull's finishing melting, this is just a bag of frozen broccoli.
You want the other vegetable?
Huh?
You want the other vegetables?
What other one?
There's more in there.
No, this is all I need.
Okay.
Because you're not going to eat this because it's broccoli.
I like broccoli.
Pace still sleeping. So it's basically for me and Mama. I mean, you can get the other bag. That's fine. I got room. This is a great way to relive or revive some of your frozen vegetables so they're not so mushy like they would be if you nuked them in the old microwave. So there it went. Set that over there. Okay, so now my chops. Let's move my oil around. Try to get my pan coated. So anyway, our video. The guy commented. He said, "Man, this is one of the best tutorials I've seen on YouTube." And I was like, "Thanks, man."
Okay.
And he said, how much he enjoyed it, and I was like, that's pretty cool. Here, I got it.
I couldn't open it.
Yeah, because
You didn't have a.
with those nails, you think you could.
Not
So anyway, that was a pretty good. I got that yesterday. That was pretty cool. Somebody really appreciated our video and said it was one of the best on YouTube. And the bacon grease cubes is what I was trying to get to. He said that blew my mind or blew me away. Awesome hack. And I'm like, dude, that's what I do.
Lewis said, yes, sir. Dad.
It was just a little warm. It's all right.
He said, yes, sir, sausage. I have that wild pig meat in the freezer and I can mix brisket trimmings with.
I'm going to use a little Uncle Steve's competition pig.
Steven Jackson said, broccoli and cheese is so good. And then Pickles goes, broccoli and cheese soup.
I have not used this yet, so y'all are getting a special treat. We used the cow. It must be inside. Or it's gone. I think it's gone.
I think it's gone too.
And I have 2 sets of tongs. Clean tongs, dirty tongs. So we will keep that there. Let's get 2. We'll start with 3 chops and see what happens as far as space-wise. But we're going to season this side up. Let's see. Okay, so last Sunday, got invited to my cousin's house for dinner. So we went over there. They fixed chicken, and she wouldn't let me do anything. So pretty blessed there. We did chicken. We hung out with her kid. Her son got a little tent in the front room, and we went to space.
Then you guys were driving.
Yep, and then we came back to Earth. We went and saw all the planets. Came back to Earth and drove around town for a little bit in his little tent. That was pretty awesome.
Pickles says you didn't
it.
click 3 tongs.
Make sure they work. You hear that sizzle?
Yep.
That's what I want. There. I could fit 4 because it's a 12-inch dual handle, but I don't want to overcrowd.
Are you going to put your lid on there?
No, the lid is, I think, still in the dishwasher.
It is. It's getting in right now, but don't you have another lid?
No. The other lids don't fit. So now I'm going to go ahead and season this one up. Let's see. Okay, so we went over there for dinner. That was mighty tasty and good. Got to hang out. All cool. And then we went, yesterday, we went to Western Carolina
With Petey.
with Pay, which is a college that she's looking at for communications. About a 3.5 hour drive.
Isn't it isn't like Nashville closer to it?
It's
Because isn't it like on the border of Tennessee and North Carolina?
It's close to Tennessee. It's, if you know where Asheville, North Carolina is, we're about 30 to 40 minutes west of that. So Mama drove. We got up early, like 4 o'clock. Well, she was up at 2:30, but we got up and we left the house at about 5 in the morning. Mama drove up there. I tried to sleep in the back seat. Got up there, walked around, talked to a couple places. They had a little booth set up because it was like an open house day. And they had booths set up for all the departments. So, all the major courses you could take were there. And I didn't know that they had a Parks and Recreation as a major. They had environmental health, like that, which was kind of interesting to look at. Construction, engineering, nursing, philosophy. Which the guy from philosophy looked at her and said, "Hey, are you interested in philosophy?" And she's like, "No." So every time we passed him, he's like, "You shut me down already. All right, next." So, but she got a bunch of information and freebies and stuff like that. So, then they broke you off into sections, to whatever your major is, and she's looking at communications. They broke you off into sections, so when they dismissed you after the big spiel, you had a guide that took you to the buildings so you could see where you're going to spend most of your time doing studies.
Pickle said philosophy is fun.
It is.
To certain people.
Yes. But the thing with philosophies like politics, somebody always gets butthurt really fast because they're not right. It is. So we did that, and that was really cool because they took us into their studio, and you got to see like the mixer boards and all that stuff. And so they have an editing area. Then they have like the studio where it's actually set up like a newscast studio. So he had these big green screen. They had the board, the desk where you could sit at and act like you're on like a newscaster. So we got to talk to them. They've got these nice big Sony cameras that they're turning around. Audio, they had another setup off to the side so they could move their cameras over and do like a sportscast side. And the kids said that they had student politics stuff going on, and so they were using that as a studio to broadcast out to whoever's around. And then, they had actual people coming in and doing a podcast using their studio. So it's pretty cool. Pei got real excited, and they were talking about editing software and stuff like that, and what they use is Adobe. I mean, they use the whole gamut of products. So she's 100% sure she's going there, but we got to get when she goes there, she'll have access to Adobe through the school, but so then she's going to teach me how to use it because I don't know. I won't have the pro stuff that she's got because that's expensive. Look at that. We're going to turn it. We're going to move it over here. Oh man.
Pickle said that's awesome.
Yeah. So that was a really good trip. We really enjoyed ourselves. It's a small campus. Takes about 15 minutes or so, roughly, to get from one end to the other. The football stadium, it's right beside the basketball stadium, so it's like we went in was the basketball stadium, but you walked out and right there's the football stadium, like connected. Actually, only separated by an alley, but anyway, so that was kind of neat. My cousin's daughter is going to Mercer, and
Manny said glad to visit. What?
And Mercer is they're in the same conference as Western Carolina, so yeah. Neither one of them are into sports really big, so like neither of the kids are into sports really big, so it's not going to be like a huge rival, but
Between you and Mark, it might.
Nah, we're Buckeyes all the way through. I did get stopped because I was wearing a Bengals hat. I did get stopped like 3 times, and somebody was asking me about the Bengals, and one kid was like, "Dude, I'm from Cincinnati, man. What's up?" He was a younger fella. So that was kind of neat. Yeah. So then What else? There's not much like in that area, like where this campus is. I mean, you're in the mountains. There's nothing there. Nothing. Like there's no walking to the bar because there's no bar. There's nothing.
Don't you have to have like 30 minutes or an hour?
You got to go to the next town down. So that was kind of cool. Kind of nice. The dorms, we couldn't go into the actual freshman dorms because of it's under construction. Like they're brand new under construction. So we got to see some dorms, but not the ones that she'll be in. We went through the rec center because Faye was all worried about the rec center and her Zumba classes. The classes don't offer Zumba, so the conversation was you could bring it, because the student union does clubs for whatever, so she could start a Zumba class or Zumba club if she wanted to. She just has to get Zumba certified. So that conversation did come up, so that way she could do that. Colors are purple and gold. So we haven't paid the deposit yet, so I didn't buy a hat or anything. Peg got a sweatshirt because she was like excited, stoked.
Mandy said, I have a patient whose son goes there. I have heard about the new dorms. Pickle said, what is Zumba?
Basically,
Go ahead, Dad.
it is, I would describe it as a mix of hula dancing to
No.
techno.
No.
Dancing.
It's
Hip shaking.
No, not all the time. Zumba it's basically simple moves that elevate through the song that plays. Pickle said purple and gold were my high school colors.
Okay, so we're at a 122. That one's a little thinner. That's a 134. Bear cub.
What?
Pork loin. What is the finished temperature I'm looking for?
Oh. I'm going to go out a limb. 165. What?
140, 145.
I still haven't gotten a limb.
Yeah.
But she said it is simply a exercise regimen done to music. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Hey really likes it, so.
She loves it.
Yeah. So then I came home and the wife got the mail and had a really nice letter in there. Made my allergies flare up pretty bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But so I appreciate all the thoughts, the comments, the letters, the messages. It all helps. I get messages saying they're all praying for us. They're working.
I bang my head to metal. Does that count? No.
Only if you're in spandex.
I don't think anyone wants to see that. Like, I don't think that needs to be broadcasted.
Well, if you're in spandex,
like a little,
and you're doing the air guitar and your head banging, I know I can't do it right because I had my neck.
Yeah, because that's what you did and you broke your neck.
Yeah. Then I could see
No.
a case for it, where you could be like, yeah.
Monday is gonna be a busy day for me because I am the yearbook's editor-in-chief of the yearbook, and I have to go through everything to make sure it matches a certain criteria.
So I think our broccoli's done. Let me get a little in here. Well, let's get this bacon. See how vibrant it is? Can you see that?
I mean, yeah, but it looks the same color when you put it in there.
No,
Julie's in. She said, "Good morning, Bear Clan."
Come on, Julie. A little bit longer.
Then you can
The
hear
big pieces are still cold in the center. They're not frozen, they're just cold. It's alright though. Low and slow, the way we like it. So we had a good visit. Had a good lunch. We were exhausted. Time we got home, shoot, we were wiped out. Went to bed early, like 10:30 last night.
Pickle said broccoli gets more green when you blanch it.
True that. Got a message from an old friend. I hadn't seen her in quite a few years, and so we were messaging back and forth a little bit last night.
Which one?
Megan.
Megan.
We saw her down in Charleston with her little boy Robbie. Yep, the girl I went to high school with.
Is that the one that brought you that waffle maker at Gramps?
No, it was down in Charleston. She lives down there. She was in law enforcement.
And you said we met up with her?
Yeah, we went to dinner with her. Kay and Robbie like hit it off. They were like best buds.
I don't remember that.
I don't know.
Jules, you been chilling on Carla having fun last evening. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Look at that. Roll this over this way. Roll around this way. Clean set of tongs. I'm going to leave that one there because the sear's not as good. Clean set of tongs. So yeah, so I got to chat with Megan a little bit. What else? Oh, well, you know what I forgot? Lympyrons.
Say it, Dad.
Worcestershire sauce. Couple little splashes up on top. I know everybody goes, I can't say it. What's mama sauce? What's her sister sauce? Whatever. Worcestershire. If you don't know how to say it, check out my man Dutchie, Steve, and he uses it all the time because he can say it. Yep. So let's see what else is going on. Chatted with Gramps. He's still kicking it.
I don't think that was the right wording to say.
What are you doing?
Julie, I was in a lot of pain last night. Tried to put on my high face, but it was an effort, and I finally gave up and left the panel.
Oh.
Rusty says W sauce.
Yep, W sauce. So let's see where we're at now. Let's see. Sid's birthday was already passed.
2 days ago.
Yep. I believe she's 24. That's hard to believe. Okay, so now I want to flip. Look at the sear on that. We're at like a 145 to a 150. So they're done. If you ever wondered about the Blackstone thermometer, I like it. I just throw that out there. I like it. It's like $20 or something like that. I don't know how long ago, but
so
back when I was working.
Julie said here in New England they say Worcestershire sauce.
Some kid yelling.
Yeah, yelling for his mommy.
All right, so now we're gonna pull this off. I got a cooling rack. Try to keep some of the drippings in there. Ooh. Let's move this back a little bit so they can breathe. Gotta let them breathe. No.
Dad, stop.
He's all right. They can't hear me. So
Yes,
then I'm
they
going
can.
to tin it with my dome. Now, with the dirty tongs, the raw tongs, go back in. That gives me three pieces or so left there. I'm back in with the Uncle Steve's competition pig. I believe they're at the Houston Livestock Rodeo today. I tried to watch Daddy Duck's video the other night, and it was so the connection was bad. So the video, I was trying to watch it. Man, it just upset my stomach because it was so blurry and
Dang, Dad.
shaky. I'm being honest. I mean, I tried to watch it. I really did. It was so shaky and blurry, and he's like, the internet connection's terrible because there's like 15,000 people there. You know, everybody had their phone up. So, but it looked like a good time. I did watch James's video, cooking Ember and Beam. Another little shout out to Cooking with Mojo, or not Cooking with Mojo, it's Grilling and Chilling with Mojo. He just had his 1 year anniversary on YouTube.
Oh.
Yep. Congratulations, sir.
What happened to AB?
AB, that dude is blown up. He has, he's got his own, he's at a studio now.
Also, he got bougie.
So and I believe he's partner in a restaurant. So he doesn't cook in his house no more. He's got a studio that he goes to, and it's got a big TV behind him that has his logos, and he does everything.
Julie says AB got famous.
Yeah.
Ah, wow.
Yeah. I was chatting with, messaging Bethany with Cooking Cop and Babe and Josh and Babe, and
how are they doing?
pretty good. I mean, I guess they're doing good. I haven't talked to her in a while, but this was a while ago, when I talked to them, and they were saying how he's really blown up, and I mean the Battle of the Kitchens was a great series. I think that really brought in.
Corey cheated.
I think that really brought in a lot of subscribers for him. But that was a killer
That's all I would
series.
say is Corey cheated.
And there was some drama, some controversy, but if you take all the crap out of it, I mean, it was a good show. It was fun, and that's what it was meant to be. Was fun. So I enjoyed it. The Cubs enjoyed it. There's comments back and forth of whether it was fair or celebrity show or whatever, but we had fun, and that's what it was all about.
Oh, good news.
What?
We finished Othello in my English 4 class, and so now we get to watch it for the next 2 days. And we get to watch this guy, ruin a whole bunch of people's lives, and then murder his wife, murder his best friend, and then he, shanked himself. But we get to watch it. I'm kind of excited.
Okay.
Pickle said I'm famous in my own mind.
Yep. In my own mind, people know who I am.
I think it just depends on what what people go to you for. If that makes sense. If they go for you, a lot of people come to you for cooking or help with cooking.
Yeah.
You're known for the fact that you can cook. They go to Mom because they know that she's good at physical therapy and to help stuff.
Yeah,
Stuff like
body stuff and
Peyton,
sewing.
you go to her because she knows how to do coffee.
Yep. In my own mind, I'm a superstar.
Missing the content from the dog father of barbecue Alton.
Yeah. Who's that from?
Julie.
So Alton, he's got some health stuff. I don't know all the details, but
Pickle said he just did a video yesterday.
yeah, they put one up. He's got Cooking with CJ did one a week ago. I think last week. Cooking with CJ did one for him, and
so apparently he is doing fine, and a couple other YouTubers are putting out content for him.
Yeah. A View to the Grill just put one up for him. Killer smash burgers.
This is good one.
I wasn't brain dead. I'm sorry. That happened.
It probably shouldn't happen.
Probably not. Okay. Let's try. Oh yeah, they're done now. Yeah. So when the way you can tell these are done without biting and tasting them is if you poke into the stem and it goes in very little to no resistance, you're done. Offset your lid. Kill your heat.
Bless this fine community.
And let it sit there. Absolutely. This
That's what Julie
community,
said.
YouTube is great. I can't say enough good things about it. I mean, there's people out there that you don't even know or you've never met physically, but you know they check in on you. You know, Steven hit me up the other day just to see what was going on. You know, and never met the fella. Awesome dude, though. We talk back and forth on the comments and chat, whatever. But you know, that means a lot.
I think one of the things that I've always that's always stayed in my head through this whole thing is when Mr. Castard and them did the live.
Yeah. Yeah, when they all everybody reached out and donated, and that's a huge deal. I mean, you guys have no idea what that means to somebody who.
Pickle said I bother people all the time for the thing that he's most known for.
But yeah, so that's.
And
I don't know that you guys know the effect that has on somebody like me, that I try not to ask for things. I try not to air my discomforts or.
And it's a different
What's the word
thing.
I'm looking for?
I don't know. And it's a.
I try not to bitch and moan and groan and.
It's a more impactful thing when it comes to people who you've known through one certain community.
Yeah.
And not like people you call up on football Sunday and be like, hey. Steven said, I'll be doing like Charlie this week. No video, taking a little holiday for the week. Nah, he be taking so much.
You got to do that, man. I was going to do a Wednesday video, but man, a couple things, I just didn't feel it. I really didn't. Just didn't feel it. Had no groceries. Well, I mean, I had groceries, but nothing sounded good to video, and I just didn't feel it.
Julie said I was there for the entire live for Joshua kicking cop, and it was amazing to witness the love in this community. Yeah.
And Josh and Babe are somebody that I may never meet, but I can message them and they respond. And they're a whole lot bigger channel than me, and that's pretty cool. Corey's been a good friend.
Corey's funny.
Yeah, I mean, he'll call me out of the blue and we'll sit and talk. Mike with Mr. Cast Iron, we'll sit and talk, and it's nice. This community is unreal. You know, let man. I mean, we're Ohio guys. You know, he's a Browns fan.
Lep's a mess, but he's funny.
Yeah.
He's a complete and utter mess.
You know,
him and Pickles. That's just.
He's a Browns fan, but I can't hold that against him. He's a good dude. Look forward to meeting up with him one day. I mean, I'm from the opposite side of Ohio, but one day we'll hook up.
No one calls me. Well, Pickles, you probably wouldn't answer if anybody called you.
You know how he would answer?
What?
He'd be like, ring, ring, ring. He'd go, my people.
And you're not on TikTok, so it's not even like I could send you a TikTok.
Yep. So, TikToks.
I love TikTok. I've been finding the funniest, dumb things, like people falling.
If anybody watching this is on TikTok, look us up, because we're on there. Same channel name as the YouTube. Look us up. And send us a TikTok or a message or whatever that you saw us on here. We'll follow you back.
I've been sending you TikToks. I send Carrie TikToks all the time.
Then if
and she sends me TikToks.
You message about the Cubs, I'll forward it to Bear Cub and she can make that decision. But
okay. So after Pickles is little emo sad boy comment of no one calls me. Julie said mad love for my lep J. And then Steven Jackson said, Lee, I'd call you, but you need a translator.
True.
Julie said Charlie hates talking on the phone. And he goes, haha, maybe.
A lot of times it's easier for me just to call than text somebody, depending on what the question is.
I hate talking on the phone. I will text you for hours and days, but I don't like.
It depends on what the texts are. If it's something that's going to take me forever to type.
Well, it takes you forever to type and respond back to anybody.
And I've got a new phone, or a newer phone. I guess we've had it for several months now, and so all my redneck words aren't in there. So then I have to figure out how to spell them.
Oh, Dad, you just got blamed.
For what?
Mandy.
Uh-oh.
Mandy said, she said, TikTok is a huge time waster. I blame Lee for Moke's obsession. Charlie tried calling you, but you didn't answer. Oh.
Yes, Mandy, it is a big waste of time. I'm not going to lie, because
but once you
flip once, you start going, and then next thing you know, you're 2 hours in. Not going to lie. That happens.
Like,
I try to limit that to a couple days a week now.
But see, the TikToks that you send me, Dad, are like cooking ones or something about your daughter or someone falling. And so what do? I go and I send that to my friend Alyssa, and she dies laughing.
Oh yeah, there's so the wife gets a whole bunch of different TikToks because she looks at different stuff than what I do. So she's like, "Did you see this?" Like the hula hoop thing.
The hoop fit?
Whatever it is, it's some jointed hula hoop that you shake around like a hula hoop,
big.
But it's got a weight that slings around, and it's supposed to help get you fit or whatever.
Oh, Julie said Charlie is really shy, especially camera shy. Well, that's why we don't see a video anymore.
Oh, baby.
No, like the TikToks
so
that I
this one's still kind of pink right there, so I'm not going to set it up like that.
The little TikToks that I find of people like falling, doing something dumb. Like riding a bike through a mountain and they just fall off of it. Or sledding gone wrong. I find those and I die laughing at them.
Yeah.
And I send them to Carrie.
I like the falling videos. Some of them are funny. If it makes me laugh, then I'm going to send it on. I usually send it to Corey and Kenny. Yeah.
The gigs that Charlie not everything.
I've sent some to Charlie. Charlie's on
Oh, he's on TikTok.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything, but I do send him stuff.
Does he send them back?
No.
Oh, so we just gonna be sending you TikToks and you don't send us TikToks back? That's so rude.
I do forward him some stuff. Not all the stuff, because I'm like, is Charlie really going to laugh at this? Okay, this is taking a little bit longer than what I thought. But it's okay.
What the heck?
That's Charlie.
Why that close up, Charlie?
That's Charlie.
It looks like a Facebook mom post.
That's his possum face. I know we're picking. I'm sorry. But,
okay.
oh, shoot.
Oh, that was good.
Yep.
I don't look at TikTok much at all. Where? You're looking. Well, okay, sure.
Yeah. Well, like, Facebook, you can get on there, and
Facebook's just funny.
sometimes, but I look more at the groups. I'm in a lot of cast iron groups, and so that's all it shows me is the groups. So then when I want to see what's going on in people's lives, I have to go to their page to do it, and I'm just,
Julie said, I have an irrational fear of heights, especially mountain cliffs. I can't look down it or I get dizzy. Legit. Pickle said, me too. And then, Virago.
Who?
Virago. Beotigo.
Vertigo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
I was like, where are you going?
What are you doing? Ah.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
Yeah, nobody does.
So. But anyway.
Ooh.
Vertigo. Oh, that one's done. Two. We're getting there. This one's got a little bit longer to go because I didn't cut it right, so imagine that.
Okay. Check out Instagram when I'm on the toilet. What the heck? Oh, I check out Instagram when I'm on the toilet. Charlie never answered my last text or call a year ago. Wow, Charlie, you gonna do that to what? That's so mean. Rusty said I'll be bringing you another pack of eggs today.
Sweet.
Charlie, that is so mean. Well, actually, Dad, haven't you done that?
What?
Not answer the call or text?
No, I do. I answer the calls and I answer texts. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, on the toilet. But I do answer them. They're just not on a timely manner.
Pickle said I like to let texts and calls dry age.
Yeah, most of the time, I'm a couple guys can tell you that I'm not timely. I don't have my phone with me all the time. Like now, it's in the other room.
Yeah, but
so
if we call you,
my buddy Brian called or texted me yesterday. I didn't answer it until 10 hours later.
Well, see, this is what kind of makes your wife mad a little bit. Is when she calls you after you send a text and then you don't answer the call. And then you call us when we're on the way home, pulling in the driveway. Hey, can y'all grab this?
Yeah, what did you want?
Like you did to me and Peyton. Twice.
So, it happens. Sorry.
Lep said dry age lasts about 90 days on average.
Dry aging. That's kind of like so I want to say the high ends or medium ends.
What?
90 days dry aging. That's kind of like the high end for, because you really don't want to go any farther than that because I don't think it does anything, but I'm not a steak guy. So, but if you dry age your text messages and phone calls, you're losing a lot. Right?
Tom's in.
Ooh, good morning, Tom. How you doing?
Oh, he said Charlie calls or texts people back like they're an ex. Oh, so you just gonna be salty to everybody he calls and texts? That's so
Treating
rude.
him like an ex? Oh, goodness.
That's like lower than low.
Man. Man, oh man.
I think Pickles is gonna have a little mental breakdown tonight.
I think this is just my opinion. I think Charlie comes in just to get the ribbon, just to get this banter.
Yeah, so you can go cry.
Because if he does it at home with his wife, she's going to sling beer bottles at him. And depending on the comment,
He might be
those
sleeping
beers-
outside.
those beers will be full.
Some of them might be frozen.
Yes.
Pickle said, "Zip it, Tom. I never get notified you were alive."
So
You
we
were
need to
alive.
get him.
Oh, it's okay.
We need to get him one of those. You know how lacrosse has the thing with the net?
Yeah, like the lacrosse. Yeah.
But have it so it's his hand, so he can catch them.
No, because that would make the wife more angry.
Because then you'd be like, whoosh.
Dad, this is not the Matrix.
There you go, Charlie. Invented.
Julie said I am terrible at calling people and answering their phone. Usually because I'm grumpy. It's for their own protection, really. Honestly, yeah. Lep said you get the cold shoulder too, Tom. It's the same time every week, Tom. I've set an alarm to make sure I get out of bed. Yeah, but you don't smile much. True. Charlie's motto: bad attention is better than no attention. That's came from Tom.
Yep.
And I mean, buddy, the only way to actually get friends is you gotta talk to them.
Well, but see, when he gets in somebody's live stream and he talks. That live stream, what was it? Rob Pit Dog a couple weeks ago went like 6 hours, 8 hours.
Yeah, but that's on a
I'm
live
like,
stream.
dang.
He got to get back out there. He needs to talk to more people and
See,
have
when
more
Charlie
friends.
does a live stream, it's 12, 18 hours.
But he doesn't really do them a lot.
Well, that's because they were so long.
So
Like,
this
he would
means
start
that he can just stop posting on YouTube?
So he would do a live stream, like after he clocked out at work, right? He went to the store, got beer, came back, calls his wife 2 hours in and get some more beer on your way home from work, and then he's up all night.
I get that.
And then he wakes up the next day with a big gash in his head. He doesn't know how he did it. He has to watch the video to figure out when he gashed his head.
Honestly, I feel like that's what happens every time a group of girls go out. How did I get this cut? How did I get this booze?
Well, I don't know about all that.
Oh yeah, it's a thing. You gotta train for the marathon.
Yeah.
You don't have a marathon. You don't run.
No, the marathon of the long live stream.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oop, nope.
Nope.
Those are the wrong ones. That's why I set them over here. Look at that. What do you guys think of that?
I think Charlie's just a little butthead.
And we'll cut into that. We'll cut into one of these here in a little bit. And get these sincere done.
But that's because I'm trying to focus and learn when mainstream chat topic takes on my competition all the time.
Let's see. Let's take these ones.
Oh, Charlie's changing the subject now. He said, "Looking good, Bear."
There we go. You know, I was Mandy's son, Jordan. I was teaching him how to cook pork loin one night. I don't think he's ever put it into practice since then, but
Oh no.
he thoroughly enjoyed it. And then when his dad would sit down and ate the pork loin that he just cooked, it was like, wow. That was a good night. Jordan was excited. You could see him like starting to glow a little bit because He didn't know what he was doing.
Didn't you teach neurons how to...
What's his name?
Yeah.
What did we cook?
I don't remember.
Cause he's had to some no. Is it something veggie?
I think that is the commonly known as Charlie's diversion tactics. Oh yeah. 100% Julie.
That's all right. So what do you? Let's see. So we talked about what I got going on this week. You mentioned a couple things you got going on.
I have literally nothing else this week except for making sure that your book meets criteria. And like I have school, but like school's boring, so.
Got a couple things on the agenda. It's just a matter of how I feel throughout the week. So I did start my video on the light tank.
Deflate, deny, and divert. Pickles, that's not how that works.
That should be a good video, I think.
Charlie in training. Good night.
I've got to, I mean, because the weather was down in the 30s and 40s, I had said I was going to leave it sit for like 2 weeks. It's now going on week 7.
Mm-hmm.
7 weeks already?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks would have been the first week in February. So, okay, 4 weeks. So the stuff's still sitting there. I just haven't felt like doing it.
Let's say Charlie's in training. ... Good night, Charlie. I started laughing. Pickles and Julie.
Yeah. Well, that was a good interview that he was on Wake Up Cleveland.
Like Wake Up San Francisco?
Well, not like not the Full House version.
Well, he died, so like, that can't necessarily happen anymore.
Yeah, Bob Saget. That's sad.
R.I.P. man.
But
heck no.
He was on a podcast, was interviewed, and that was a good podcast.
He said the weather here was -3 to 14 all week. You can keep it. You can keep it.
My dad's down just between Dayton and Lima. There's a place called Sydney. That's where my dad's at, and he was saying it was freezing rain and stuff. So when you were talking about getting all that snow and stuff and all that ice, he said they got ice. They didn't get the snow that they were projecting. So we just had cold weather and rain. So we were 3 days ago, we were up in the 70s.
Yeah.
And then now we're a high of like 51.
Nope. A high of 47.
High of 47 today. So, yeah, that kind of stinks. But I did get the alternator changed.
I know.
I
we got ice in Columbus, said Tom.
Got the alternator changed in the car. That was a big thing for the week.
Nemo and Dory are still looking for Sydney.
Yeah. Like Sydney, like Ohio, or Sydney, like our daughter?
I don't know.
Or your sister?
They spelled it like Sid.
Oh.
But I don't know if that means Sydney, Ohio, which is SIDNEY and not SYDNEY. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's Sydney. The town is easy to find. Just go I-75 straight from Cincinnati, straight up, and you'll find it. See Dayton.
Sydney, like Australia. Watch the movie. Is that what movie?
Oh, I don't know.
What movie?
What
Because now Manny said Australia. Australia. Is the movie Australia?
Oh, in Finding Dory, they were looking for P. Sherman Wallaby Way or something like that. Down in Australia.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Finding Nemo, not Finding Dory. I don't remember them looking for anything in Australia.
Yeah, that's where they were looking for P. Sherman Wallaby Way.
And that's in Australia?
Get this fat apart over here.
The turtle dude was the best part of that movie. Yes.
The turtle scene?
Yes. Because he had... Yeah.
Let's see. What else we got going on? I need a little bit of lead pot on. I just want to have some good dripping.
Oh, I have gotten invited to a birthday party in March
You do. Okay.
for my friend Tila.
Your friend Courtney was over last night. They shared pizza.
Okay, so this is what happened. Mom, Dad, and Peyton are on their way home. I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, and I missed a phone call, and I didn't notice it until 3 minutes later. So I called her back, and I was like, "Hey, you called. What's up?" She said, "Are you home?" I said, "Yeah, why?" She goes, "Okay, well, I'm on Saluda. I'll be there in 2 minutes." And I'm like, "Okay." She comes over. I said, "So you're just going to come over whether I answer the phone or not?" She was like, "Yeah." And so we came over, we made pizza and played a game.
That was fun.
Now, I'm going to ask him once he puts the steak down. Or not the steak, the pork tenderloin down.
What?
You got asked to do something.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The Icky Shuffle?
No.
Oh. Because that Geico commercial's been on quite a bit lately.
Something funner than that.
That in there so I can keep it under the dome. If it's that thing, I can't do that.
No. Can Lee breakdance for us?
No.
Can you try?
No.
Why?
Because my back will not handle it.
Then just dance for them.
Do the old Kent Rollins. No. Break dancing. So 80s kid, right? 90s. Break dancing was huge. Get up your cardboard, throw up your big box.
Let kid do the loin.
But in the cornfield, a fat guy, no. Probably why I have back issues, because I tried once.
If you were done with cooking the pork tenderloin, put your wings back on.
Yeah, no, they're right here.
I know, because last time you forgot them on the bar, and we had to hand them back to you so Mom didn't get mad.
Yeah, so I take them off all the time. You know, when I'm working on the car, when I'm doing dishes, cooking, whatever. I always take them off because I've lost a little bit of weight since this whole ordeal. And
a little?
My wedding ring, I mean, I can cough and move my hand down and it'll fall off. So I don't want it to be found in dinner because I'm not trying to propose or anything, right? So I don't want somebody to stick their fork in there and be like, "Ooh, what was that?" So I always take them off, and then the wife's mad because, you know, the symbolism or whatever. And I'm like, look.
Pickle said broken back dancer. I think y'all called it the sloth. Oh, okay. So
yeah.
Apparently, what can't
I tell you what. So I was working on the Kia, and getting that alternator out, and I'm hunched over, you know, and I finally get it out. So I had to undo a whole bunch of stuff over here to move it aside, zip tie it off out of the way. I get the alternator out, I get the new one in, and I go to stand up, and my back just stops. And it's frozen. So I'm walking like this into the garage to where I can get up on the counter here and push to get my back to release. Yeah.
So Lex said it was supposed to be the earthworm turned into the inchworm.
That's what she said. Oh, I know, Lep. I'm sorry.
That was a good one, though, Dad. Like, I'm low-key kind of proud that you could do that one off the top of your head.
Yeah, I don't.
I said one of those jokes to my math teacher, and he looks at me like, what? And I was like, nothing. I didn't say anything.
Okay, we're about there. We're about there. You just need a little sear on that.
114.
Huh? Okay. That's what I'm using, Uncle Steve's.
Hubby's wedding ring fell off in the river. He couldn't find it. Went back 5 days They dove in and found it. That's a true story. Crazy, right? Tell them why I called it My Precious.
I've been with Rusty. He's lost 2 rings different times while we were fishing. We went fishing. He goes to cast. Everything went out one way. He just took it and slung his bait out there. And you hear, "Broop." I'm like, what was that? And he's like, my wedding ring. So of course, we're over yonder and we can't find it. And of course, we're like we're going to find it in the river, right, or in the lake. So he ended up buying those rubber ones. So now whenever he cuts it, like whatever breaks or whatever, he just puts on another one.
Lep said that little piece is the pitmaster privilege. Take a bite.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I was holding up the smaller piece. Oh my goodness.
I wonder if that's how Charlie found his ring. He kind of resembles Gollum.
Holy crap. As my man Steel Cracker says, that's money, dude. Put that on a cracker. Man, that's good stuff. And that had a lot of fat and gristle in that, so it was a tail end piece. But holy cow, so much flavor.
Okay, Dad,
Wow.
you gotta help me understand this. Oh, Lord of the Rings. Oh, thank you, Julie.
The little guy who was like had the ring, and he's trying to get the ring.
But that's not his name.
What?
Oh, it's the Hobbit.
You're thinking Frodo.
Master Give Dobby. I'm thinking about Dobby. Master Give Dobby.
You thinking Dobby? That's Harry Potter.
Is it really?
Harry Potter is Dobby.
Oh well, I always say that in class.
Schmeagol.
That's the one in the Hobbit.
Yes.
I've never watched The Lord of the Rings. I can't get into it. I watched one movie of The Hobbit, and I didn't necessarily like it. But Dad did, so I watched it with Dad.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings is kind of hard to get into if you don't.
Isn't your brother like obsessed with Lord of the Rings at one point?
Used to be, yeah. He's not as diehard into it now. All right, so we're going to attempt this. I don't think I've ever made just a little gravy. So we're going to attempt this. Where is...
Smeagol found the ring, killed his brother for it, and over time became known as Gollum. Oh, okay.
So we're going to get our...
That makes some...
We're going to use the Force and try to make this.
Lord of the Rings is great. No.
It's one you got to kind of watch and get into. You got to be into the sci-fi. It does take, well, not really sci-fi, but it does take a bit to get into though, because it does get slow. Aragorn talking to the elves. That part gets kind of.
My 6th grade English teacher read us the entire book, The Hobbit, back in 1976.
Let's try. Let's put some half and half in here.
Plus Liv Tyler.
Yeah, Liv Tyler was in it. She played the elf, the elf princess.
Mad Wood's back. He said, "I'm back." Well, hello.
Yep.
Yeah, nobody left.
Huh?
What?
Yeah. Terry had some good news the other day. He posted on Facebook. That's just a chunk of seasoning right there. That's all right. That broke up.
So Tom was never a fan of Liv Tyler.
She's one. So she was in a movie. What was it? Wasn't Airheads. It was the one with the record store. Empire Records. It was a movie.
What kind of movie?
It was about a record store.
Okay.
And she was really good in that. And other than that, I don't know. She was in Armageddon. And she was okay in that.
Pig was just called Tom insane. He said, "You're insane." She was hot. Mystic Fish? Question mark.
Mystic Fish. I don't think it was that one. She might have been in that. You want to give me some more half and half, kid?
Did you use the rest of that bottle?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, this is looking good. It's going to thicken up. Maybe, no, I got enough.
Do you want flour?
No. No, this should be enough. Never mind.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because that looks really soupy.
It will, but it's got to reduce yet. So, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll thicken up on its own. I'm getting all the bits off the bottom.
Rusty said The Wonders.
The Wonders.
I think it's a movie.
The Wonders. She in that one? She was in a bunch of movies. Well, I say a bunch, more than 3. I wasn't a big fan of her. You know, it's funny. TikTok, right? You can find clips of Married with Children on there. And that was my show. Love Married with Children.
Yeah, hooligan woke up.
Whatever.
We will have company in about half hour.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, she's tutoring today. Peggy's got a little math.
She
algebra?
was too young for Mystic Pizza.
Oh, yeah. Mystic Pizza. Now I know the video.
Who was too young?
That one kind of reminded me of that, like, it was kind of like in the same genre as Dude, Where's My Car? Harry and Kumar Take Over White Castle or Guantanamo Bay. Sid and I watched that one with Guantanamo Bay, and we were like, what the heck? Yeah. Now, I don't know. I might be able to watch it now, but like back then, I was like...
Well, I don't know, because your attention span has gotten completely bad.
Yeah. Wife was like, you're ADD. So one of the great things, right off the bat, we get in there, and we're looking at this, looking at all these booths, right? And they got trinkets laid out. One of the first ones we go to has a fidget spinner. Now, I got one in my pocket, right? But I was like, I got a new fidget spinner, and it's purple, and it's got the logo of the Catamounts. And you say, what's Catamount? That's the logo or the mascot for Western Carolina. And I had to Google it because I was like, I've never heard of a catamount. Is that like a cat? Like how they mount horses, or like it's a saddle for a cat or what? So I didn't know. So I Googled it, and it is any mountain cat. So like a lynx, a lion, a cougar, a bobcat, any kind of mountain cat.
Got me a big old bobcat.
Yeah.
Pickle say Mystic Pizza was Julia Roberts, Lily Taylor, and some other chick.
Liv Taylor, yeah.
He said Lily Taylor.
Boy, that's thickening up good. See, I watch Cooking with Corey, and I'm always fascinated by his sauces, and I've not attempted one, so I'm pretty impressed.
Annabeth Gish.
Gosh.
Gish, gosh, gish.
Get it? I feel like I want to add something to this, but I don't want to.
Then don't.
Because I got enough seasoning in here from the drippings. Just got to let this reduce. Got a beautiful color, though.
Okay.
Keep it moving. What was the movie? My brother was telling me about this movie that was really good. Him and his daughter were watching. It's the new Ryan Reynolds with
Free Guy.
Free Guy. Is that what it is? He said that was real good. So that's on my list to watch. Swamp People's got a new season on, so I'm watching that. You know, the alligator hunters. Still watching my Mountain Monsters. If you guys haven't seen that show, it's on Hulu. It's on Sling. If you go into, what is it, Travel Channel? I think it's Travel Channel. You look down in there and you'll find Mountain Monsters. It's these West Virginia boys that are out hunting Bigfoots and the Grafton Monster, the Grass Man, all that stuff in the hills there in West Virginia. And it is just, it's fun. It's entertaining. I enjoy it. I tried to get Mark, my cousin Mark, into it, but I don't think he liked it. Mandy rolled her eyes again. I could just feel that one. She just rolled her eyes like, oh, that show. Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, my sauce is thickening up, so one thing left. I think I want some pepper, but let me taste it. Let me taste it. Do I got a spoon? Nope. Yeah.
Well, you don't have any pepper out here.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched the Pam and Tom Lee series yet. Probably not.
That is rich. That is good. I like that. Nice, deep flavor. The Pam and Tommy. You know, I never did see that. I don't know if anybody saw the actual video back in the day. I know I could never find it. And it might be out there now. I don't know. I haven't tried looking since it was popular. Let's try that again. Dude, why haven't I done this before? It's got a deep kind of beefy flavor. Let's put a little pepper in there just for giggles. There you go, Let. A little Buckeye pepper grinder. And all right, so let me go ahead and kill the heat because that bad boy's done. And Charlie, because you asked a while back, and I was kind of curious. Whatever it was, we changed bottles. I'm now at about a quarter. So you were asking how long one lasts. I'm at a quarter, so I need to make sure I get some more. I got 2 bottles out here. I got to get ready. Let's plate this up. Let's plate this up. What do you think of this plate, Cub? Want to use this one?
That's fine.
Or is it the brown from that gonna be too much? Yeah.
Yeah, just use the plate. It's fine.
Oh, let's go with. Nope, got it. You gotta have the right plate. Okay.
The locals in Deliverance are Charlie's cousins. Careful what you say.
Okay. That's good there.
That is a tiny plate.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay. So.
Are those the clean ones?
Yes. Those dirty ones are still right there.
Okay.
Okay. So let's.
Why don't you just put the sauce down first?
Because the sauce is going over top.
You're just gonna put one down?
Yes. Making like a dinner plate.
Hush, little Tom.
Let's do some broccolis. Do a plate of broccolis.
Question.
Answer.
Do you prefer driving in the rain or driving on dry? Is it easier to drive on the dry roads? or the rainy?
Yeah, obviously the dry roads.
Oh yeah, but like. Mhm.
Okay, now get a spoon
Why don't you just use a regular spoon?
because I'm on. Oh, put a little.
Pass the garlic and salt for the broccoli, please.
Put a little mushroom sauce right there. Let's get a mushroom right there. There we go. What y'all think of that plating?
Looks good. Looks good.
All right. Well, you want to grab my phone, kiddo, and
Or would you like me to take it and send it to you?
can?
Drizzle, man, drizzle. No, drizzle, man, dizzle. Making me hungry. Lee.
Drizzle my fizzle.
But it's not the fizzle. It's his end. Move that, please. So.
You gotta watch your shadow.
I know. You have to move your body.
Oh, man, that sauce is good. I recommend that. Why have I never done that before?
Because you never thought about it before.
You know what? They said something about
Put a little sauce down there.
let's put a little bit of my man Mikey. Let's put some of his salt, pepper, garlic on it. All right. You want some more sauce somewhere?
Yeah. Just the sauce part. Drizzle it that way.
Up on the plate.
Yeah. That's good.
I know this is like the tedious part. This is where Tommy would say, "Let me get a few snappy snaps." Right back. Right. Now we're ready to cut into this. I'll tell you what, did you get it?
Yep.
You get some good ones?
Yep.
All right. Well, that's all we got today. Man, that stuff looks banging. All right, so that's all we got. Simple. Took a lot longer than what I anticipated just because I was cooking all the way through, but oh, don't start that. So
Yawning.
got Mama and I some dinner. The kids may get into it, but we'll 2 meals out of that pork loin. So that was awesome. A little something different, how to stretch a buck. So we might be in $8. Because it was 7, then that, and then the mushrooms. So we may be in $10, 2 meals. So awesome. All right, so let's get out of here.
There's 2 rules in cooking.
There's 2 rules in cooking.
Did you have fun? And did it taste good?
And it did. Have a great week, everybody. Stay awesome. Later.